Okay, thank you for joining me today. Today's class is going to be a beginner class, and we're going to make it short and sweet. So let's go ahead and get going. Down onto your back. The first thing we're going to do is find that neutral spine. So with arms at your side, I want you to take a deep breath in. Fill the lungs all the way up with air. Now exhale. Breathe it out. Inhale, fill the lungs. And exhale. Breathe it out. Hands come on the rib cage. Let's feel the diaphragm and rib cage expand. So inhale. And exhale. That's it. Again, deep breath in. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to add our imprint. So inhale. And then exhale. Press your low back down. Tuck the tailbone under. And pull the belly button in. And release to neutral spine. Exhale, imprint. And release to neutral spine. Exhale. Imprint, that's it. And release to neutral spine. Now we're going to go into bridging. So we're going to inhale and imprint. Exhale, roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Now we're going to pause at the top to inhale. And then exhale, roll back down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale as you roll up. Inhale at the top. And exhale, roll it down. Last one. Okay, we're going to exhale, bring one leg to tabletop. Inhale, take it down. Exhale, switch legs. So, holding neutral spine. If you want to, put your hands on your abs and feel them engage as you move the leg. One more each side. Now hands come behind your head for just a slow crunch. This is stretching first, so we're warming up the upper back and the neck. So tuck your chin to your chest, imprint, and slowly curl up. And one vertebrae at a time, roll back down. So this is that feel-good stretch. Last one. Okay, we're going to go into the roll up. So lengthen the legs out. You're going to reach the arms up over your head. Inhale to prepare. And then exhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, reach over your toes. And then exhale, drop your shoulders, shift that tailbone, and slowly roll down. Now on the roll up, I don't care how you come up. So inhale to prepare, exhale. If it makes it possible, roll to one side to come up, that's okay. Inhale, reach over your toes, feel that big stretch, because the most important part on the roll up is coming down. So drop the shoulders, shift the tailbone, and slowly take it down. That's it. Again. Inhale as the arms go up over your head. Exhale as you come up. Rolling to the side if you need to. Reach over those toes. And then exhale, take it down. One more. All right, bring the legs to tabletop, or no, not tabletop, just flat for the 100. If you're comfortable and you want to make it harder, you can do the legs at tabletop for your 100. I'm going to keep my feet down today, but you're more than welcome to lift it if you'd like. So curling the head, neck, and shoulders up off your mat, strong arms. So we don't want bent elbows and we don't want floppy wrists. We want to keep it strong so that we get the heart rate going and those abs really pumping, arms pumping, abs working. So inhale for 5, exhale for 5. Nice job. Definitely feel that deep in my core, and that's what we want. Remember, if at any point in any of these ab exercises you start to feel your neck, you can always take your head down. So going into single leg stretch, legs come up to tabletop, upper body curls up, your right hand goes to the right ankle as your left leg extends, and then we switch, left hand to left ankle. Here we go. Your breathing is inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one. Nice job. Head goes down. Knees can stay bent for reverse crunches, so your arms are in the air. All we're going to do is imprint and release. So low abs on this. I love this one because it isolates that. That's why I want your arms in the air. Exhale, lift. Give me 10. That's it. Alternating kicks. Legs go up as straight as possible. We're going to lift the upper body and just do a slow stretch, a scissor kick, and switch. So feeling those abs. It's all about the core. That's it. Now we're going to go right into your crisscross. So opposite shoulder to knee, you twist and twist. Bring that in for just a second, give those knees a hug, and then we're going to do double leg stretch. And for this one, I only want 6. You want to keep your spine in the same position. So once you're curled up off of your mat, your arms are going to go to your ears, but your upper body stays right there. I don't want it to come down. There's not a level change on this one. So you stay lifted as your legs lengthen out. So your arms and legs lengthen. Now exhale, wrap it around. That's it. Let's do it again. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 3 more. Awesome job. So good. Okay, onto your side. We're going to work the obliques. You can keep your hand down on your mat for balance, and your body's in a straight line on this one. So with your hand here for support, relax your head down and try to relax that bottom, both hands, so that they're not tensing. Your feet stay together, and we're going to lift and lower the legs for 10. So belly button in. Now keep both legs in the air, but we're just going to lift the top leg for 10. Again, abs in. Relax your shoulders. Now we're going to bring the bottom leg to the top leg for 10. You start to feel that on that top side. Nice job. We're going to take it up and over to the other side. Same thing. Your body's in a straight line. Relax the head down on the arm. You're going to be balancing on that hip, and the hand is down for balance. We're going to lift and lower both legs. Lifting as high as you can. Find your scoop and breathe. That's it. Now, keeping both legs in the air, lift just the top leg. Again, you should be feeling the obliques on that top side. Now lift the bottom leg to the top leg for 10. Awesome job. Onto your stomachs. We're going to gently stretch that out. So your arms lengthen out and gently push up, lengthening through the spine. We're going to go into your back work next. So from here, one of the best ways to stretch your low back, and it works your core at the same time. Think of imprinting towards the ceiling. So you're going to shift the tailbone under. So we just shift, it's very subtle, and then release. So as you shift it down, that's your imprint, and then release. So shift. While you're here, think of pulling your belly button off of the floor. And that imagery, that visual, that pulling it as far as you can, works your core. And then release. Exhale, tuck. So as you tuck and imprint towards the ceiling, your abs get a workout and your low back gets an awesome stretch. Inhale, release. Now let's just breathe deep. Two more. Good. Still relaxing your head on your hands. You're going to bend one knee. I want you to flex that foot and think of pushing your heel up to the ceiling. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. So your hip stays down on the floor. And as you kick this leg, you're going to feel it on the opposite side of your low back. Now switch legs. Flex your foot and kick. Now we're going to do both legs. So your heels come together, but your knees go towards the edges of your mat. So instead of being tight, it's kind of like a frog position. From here, you're going to lift and lower both legs. If that's really challenging, then just lift one at a time. Just alternate back and forth. I want 10 reps. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Think of pulling the belly button away from the floor. And feel free to squeeze those glutes. Good. Let that relax, lengthen that down. This time we're going to bring the hands to the hips. And you're going to hold a peach underneath your chin. So we don't want to lengthen and get too much hyperextension in our neck. You want to feel the length through the top of your head. So from here, the first thing we're going to do is pinch those shoulder blades back in together. So you're going to exhale and lift. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. And lower down. Now, if you want to make this one harder, as soon as you squeeze those shoulder blades, stretch your hands down towards your knees. And you're going to feel that all the way down through your spine. Exhale, lift. So shoulder blades and reach. One more. Good. Now we're going to make an X with our body. So your arms and your feet go to the corners of your mat. From here, balancing on the hip bones, holding that peach under your chin, you're going to lift everything up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. One more. And pull back into child's pose. Such a good series right there. It strengthens everything along the back side of your body, and that's what we want to keep nice and strong. Breathe into this stretch. You've earned it. And then going into the quadruped. So remember on this one, the goal is to keep that box shape with your body. So your shoulder, your spine, and then the legs. You have your box. Lengthening through the top of your head, I want you to exhale as you lift one arm and leg, opposition. Inhale, bring it down. Switch sides, opposite arm is leg. Inhale, down. Exhale, switch. And switch. Last one. Okay, going into plank. We're going to come down. I'm going to stay on my knees today. If you want to try it up on your toes, that's awesome. You can always take it up onto your toes. The key about being on your knees is you don't want your butt up. So you have your shoulders over your elbow and you do that imprint. So you think of tucking your tailbone under. Your low back reaches towards the ceiling. Abs are in, and we're going to do alternating leg lifts. So you're going to lift one knee, switch. So this one's the knee tap. Now the leg lift. So lift and switch. That's it. And now we're going to do the toe tap out to the side. So here. Just off your mat. And pull back into child's pose. Nice job. So again, 10 reps of everything. Staying on your knees is fine. And then challenge yourself and try a few on your toes because that's how we build up that strength and endurance. Side plank. Again, I'm going to stay on my knee today, and I'm going to keep my hand down. As you get stronger, you're going to find you can bring the hand on the hip and go up onto both feet. So today, we bring the hip towards the floor, punch that rib cage up to the ceiling, and then down. So let's breathe. Now for the last 5, hand on your hip. And switch sides. That's it. I'm going to keep my knee down. Feel free to challenge it up on both feet. Your shoulders over your elbow. Hip hits the floor, tap the floor, and punch up to the ceiling. You got it. Now the last 5, we're going to put that hand on the hip. Way to go. That's it. It's not easy, but that's how we get stronger. Okay, moving into our glute work, our butt work. Let's do this. So on this series, you want your butt to the back edge of your mat and your feet forward. So you have a rounded shape with your body. If you want to take your head all the way down, that's fine. And we're going to start with that kick. So you're going to bring your foot up to hip height. Bend your knee into your chest and then kick it up on a high diagonal. Remember, the whole goal in this series is to not have anything in your spine moving. So while this leg is kicking and swinging around, can you hold your core tight without anything moving? I don't want the shoulders to sway forward and back, and I definitely don't want the hip to switch forward and back. So abs in really tight. We're gonna do 10 kicks. So inhale. And if you need your hand on the floor for balance, that's okay too. Now we're going to turn the toes up and do a kick up and down. So externally rotate, we're hitting slightly different muscles in the glutes. Now little leg circles. You're going to keep the leg parallel again, nice and small. And you can do these circles about the size of a basketball, 10 in reverse. And then we always have to hit that gluteus medius. So from parallel, internally rotate. You're going to pulse that leg, toe down, heel up for 10. Now bend the knee, still turned in, pulse. And bring that down. We're going to switch sides. Nice job on keeping neutral spine. It's not easy on this series, but that again is the whole point. So again, take your butt to the back edge of your mat and your feet come forward. Find your neutral spine, leg comes up to parallel, and we're going to start with that kick. So the knee comes in and kick it up on a high diagonal. If you want your hand down on your mat for balance, that's okay. Hold that neutral spine. Now bring the feet together, toes up. So externally rotate, lift and lower the leg. Now little leg circles about the size of a basketball. Abs in. And reverse it, other direction. Now our gluteus medius, from parallel, internally rotate, and let's pulse that leg for 10. Now bend the knee and pulse. Good. I do want to stretch out both legs. You've earned it after that series. Nice job. So the figure 4, ankle on the knee and bring the knees into your chest. And switch legs. Okay, we're going to practice the teaser. So you're going to put your hands behind your legs and your knees are bent at tabletop. From here, you're going to inhale to prepare. And then exhale, force your air out as you use a little momentum and come up into a V. You're up on those sits bones. That's it. Inhale, take it back down. So again, it's your exhale that's your power. That's what helps push you up. So the harder you exhale, the harder you work your abs, but the better and easier it is to come up. So inhale at the bottom and exhale, find your balance. Did you get it? You're up on those sits bones, hold, hold. That's it. Now roll back down. Exhale, power up. Find your balance. Use your hands behind your legs if you need to, that's okay. Take it down. Here we go again. Exhale up. Now this time, if you want to challenge, let go with the arms. That's it. Grab the legs and roll back down. We're going to do 2 more. Exhale up. Let go with the arms if you can. Find your balance on those sits bones. It's hard. And take it down. Last one. Find your balance, let go. Hold it, hold it. Now we're going to roll back without the arms on the legs. Way to go. I love teasers. Okay, V-ups. On this, you're going to be up on the elbow, and you're on one cheek here. Your knees are bent. Legs are going to stay together, and this top arm is going to stay out. So as you rock back onto your glutes here, you bring the hip and the rib cage together for that little crunch. So crunch. Tight through here. That's it. Now we're going to do pulses. So at the top, pulse. Way to go. Huge oblique and ab work here. Let's switch sides. Up on the elbow, and you rock back onto that cheek. Knees are bent as we lift. Perfect. Obliques. Now pulses, keep it tight at the top. And bring it down. Nice job. Again, so good for the obliques. Let's do the side stretch to open that up. So your legs go to one side. You're going to bring the arm down and stretch it over. And you're going to come up out of it, grab that front knee, and stretch across to the other side. And that's where you get that huge stretch. Take it down and over and back. One more. And you can hold this as long as you want. Totally fine. If you find that good spot that you just, that's great. Other side. Leg switch, grab that front knee and take it over. One more. And nicely done. Okay, we're gonna go back onto our backs and finish with some hamstring and glute work. So into our bridge, your arms are down at your side. Think of spreading your collarbones wide, and you're gonna roll up into that bridge. From here, with your feet flat, you're gonna take your hips halfway down. So we're not rolling, it's a flat back, hips just lower, and then you squeeze those glutes as you lift back up. Let's do 10. Abs in tight. Squeeze those cheeks. Now we're going to do a single leg. So you're going to exhale, lengthen the leg out. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, switch. So holding neutral spine. It's just like when we did the butt work, the sideline leg work. You want to keep neutral spine, and we're just challenging the little stabilizers in the legs and the hips as we alternate back and forth. Good, nice job. Now just hold, hold, keep holding, squeeze those glutes, pull those abs in. We're just gonna hold. Raise the arms up over your head, bring them back down. Keep holding those hips up, arc the arms, one more. And slowly roll it down. Way to go. Now we need to stretch that out. So we're gonna kick one foot up to the ceiling. I need your knee to be straight. Once it's straight, gently pull back. Nice job today. Switch sides. Take it up, flex that foot. Go. Coming up, you guys did awesome. Way to go on your beginner class. Keep doing it. It's how we get stronger and progress to the more advanced classes. So thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, keep doing your Pilates.